Anjay, tak cukup. Oh, apa ni? Okey. Ini dia berserker. Kita lawan. Let's go.
Mimir, there's something I wanted to ask you about. Hildisvini told me about your visit to secure Hell's army, but was reluctant to elaborate when it came to negotiating the traffic.
Enough talk for now. Be ready.
Oh, ni gimana ni? Okay, kita akan naik atas ni. Wow. Okay, try lah, try. Sebelum apa kita try naik sini dulu.
Know anything about
It was Baldur's. Took Atreus. Tried to escape with him. We fought on its back.
the things he put you through?
Odin gave the commands. The blame is his.
Oh, okay, faham. Mantap. Kan dapat. Bang, sudah mantap. Dapat apa? Oh, okay, mantap. Luminous alloy, mantap.
Strange. There are still signs of the world serpent all over the lake. But we saw him disappear at Ragnarok.
You mean the legend was true all along? That blow from Thor sent Jormungandr straight back in time. A younger Jormi, fresh from Jotunheim, would grow into the serpent we know.
First met the snake, you said that he found a choice.
Not fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Left side! Incoming fire! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Oi, dah elak, oi.
Nasty hit! You all right, brother? Legion on the left! You got cocky thing!
Mantap.
Suspect that's all of them.
These were coal raiders. Infamous.
Eating wolves. Atreus and I rescued ours from such an encampment.
That was kind of you. The coal raiders have been a blight on this land. The way they've abused its creatures. Perhaps we should do something about it.
Perhaps.
When Jormungandr attacked Thor in Asgard, it seemed personal somehow. But there's no way they could have met before that, is there?
I've been pondering that, and I have a theory. We know the lad spent his time in Jotunheim learning soul magic. Perhaps the serpent figured in.
You mean Atreus placed some other giant soul into him? Someone who already hated Thor to begin with?
Exactly! Though that doesn't narrow it down much, I grant you. I wonder if Yorm even remembers after all this time who he once was.
Dia miskin sangat tu. Apa jadi ni? Senang kita miskin.
Milady? Know what you want?
Okey, tapi tapi luck kurang tu. Luck dengan kudam dua tu penting tu.
Y'all feeling crafty? Oh, what can I do for a goddess? What do you need, handsome? You can admit you just... came to see me.
What is wrong?
No, nothing. It's just, don't know if you've heard, but we're gonna say goodbye to Brock in Svartalfheim.
A funeral?
Yeah. We're meeting at Rab's Tavern in Niedervallir.
We will be there.
Sekejap. Kita check lah kalau... Oh ni. Ni. Bukan. Tahu betul lah. Oh ni macam ni. Okay, boleh dekat je. Lepas kita pergi sini, kita pergi dekat apa nama tu, berserker. Okay, sini.
alternate lyrics to my ballads. Absolutely disgusting. But now I wish I could remember some of them.
The paperwork that man created for me. I had to build a chest just for his violations. A big one.
I taught him 20 different ways to cold forge a bolster. Once, he taught me a slightly easier method of wire pulling, and from that day on called me his apprentice.
A true arsehole he was. God, I'm gonna miss him.
Hi! Y'all made it. Just about to send him off.
I
Oh,
have
shit.
met many on my travels. You are one of the few I would call friend.
I always thought you were one of the dumbest creatures I'd ever met. Didn't expect you to be the bravest, too.
This world is a darker place for your leaving it.
We're taking him to the Sphaired Sands. It's, in the wetlands near the ferry. We'll wait for you there.
Prayer. Here.
Sparkthorn.
Oh, aku tak.
Hey, near the little shop I'm running out in the Alpine Desert, there's something y'all are probably gonna want to see.
Sekejap, sini ada berserker ke? Apa yang ni?
Damn it.
What is wrong?
I should have changed. Sewn some mourning garb. Or not dressed properly.
We're fine. Dwarves don't typically require formal wear at funerals.
Rock certainly would not.
Perhaps.
Still, now you've got me thinking of what I might look like with some jewellery around my neck stump. Maybe some gold woven into my beard. That'd be quite fetching, eh?
Thanks for trying.
There they are, brother.
Oh, come on, surely he'll be along. It's his brother.
Let's hope so. Loss can do things to a man. You made it. We can begin.
Oh, bro. Apa, memang dingin tau dia.
I love you, Rock. tree. Rockwas. A hole. What? Gets bigger the more you take away.
I don't know if there's anything beyond the light. Afterlives after afterlives or whatever you. But if there is, I imagine he's causing one crazy ruckus there.
Jom gerak. Kita nak lawan berserker ni. Sekejap, mana berserker? Banahan tempat apa lah? Oh, Banahan tempat Freya ni. Wait. Ni. Terus sikit paling dekat mana?
To Vanaheim, then.
Okay, nasib baik betul.
Sounded like Lady Sif managed to convince the old boar to shelter the Aesir refugees.
It was his idea.
Oh?
To foster peace among the Vanir and Aesir.
That's brilliant. Shifty bastard must be trying to prove he can out-diplomat me.
At least he's not convincing her to marry someone, like some other diplomats would.
A deservedly low blow, Your Majesty.
Anytime.
Sekejap ni ada malam Di malam tak sedap lawan. Ya, kita tukar jadi hari yang indah. Baru enak aku memandang.
Freya, something is on your mind. What is it?
Freyr's sword. I'm glad he got it back.
Odin stole it.
Not quite. It couldn't be stolen. It had to be given freely. Freyr had it forged in his younger days, imbued with its own motives and passion. For centuries, he swore he would only ever set it down in death or upon meeting the love of his life. Both he and the sword were romantics, you see. Mimir, now that we have a moment, can I ask you about your mission to Helheim with Hildisvini?
Another time.
Never mind that. Time to fight. On your left!
The berserker gravestone. Prepare for another fight.
Well done.
Tak bawah kita nak lawan ni, tapi aku rasa first try ni mesti kalah sebab tak nyawa lah.
Weak circle the bold. Death to the enemies of
Behind you, Kratos!
right side! That's going up! Don't move! This is your end.
Changing arrows!
Elevate there, to the left. Incoming, above you.
Behind you! Watch out!
Weh, dia dah nak mati, weh, dah nak mati. Weh, low weh. Masa aduh, ada yang pukul-pukul curi tu yang tak boleh tu. Siot dia. Terus. Aku dah kata, kita first try memang mati. Sebab tengok nyawa tadi kan. Setiap kali masuk nyawa. Relax. Tapi nyawa dia senang tu daripada yang lepas ni kan. Untuk main tu. Yang tu turun nyawa tu susah baik.
Incoming! Left side!
Say goodbye.
Kau tengok buku-buku curi kan. Siot lah. Kacau lah.
Changing arrow!
Behind you, brother. Bring on It's your end. Behind Nasty head. You all right, brother? Say goodbye.
Fuck, sial. Aku nak ingat nyawa tu. Aku tak perasan pula terima aku. Aduh, tak apa. Kau tengok nyawa dia tadi kan. Memang dah sedap lah tu. Lek. Kau lek je.
Quick circle the ball. To the enemy something.
On your guard, Kratos!
Ya, siot lah. Asal kali ni memang siot gila. Banyak miss je, lepas tu ada pula. Aku tak paling tak suka mata terbang tu. Tak apa kali ni lagi senang. Lagi senang daripada yang lepas ni.
Weak circular bolt. Dash to the enemy.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
This is your end.
Steady your sword!
Okay, menang. Mantap.
This kingdom, Lara. You once lived there.
Before I shacked up with the Aesir, aye. Another of my spectacular failures.
In capturing these spirits, you seek redemption.
Bawa tu.
I just want...
Okay. Tapi agak tak sedap again. Tak sedap.
Send these bloody monsters to hell where they belong. Wouldn't exactly call it redemption, but I know I'll feel better once it's over.
Okay, next mana? Oh ni, sini. Mana? Oh, di tepi ada dua. Oh, lah ada dua lah. Masa tu geng. Sini dulu lah. Alfheim tempat apa lah ni? Oh, what is this?
Mimir, now that we have a moment, can I ask you about your mission to Helheim with Hildisvini?
Ah, yes. Well, I can see why he'd hold off on such a subject until he saw if we survived the battle.
Amir, what exactly did you promise the large bird?
Oh, nothing too horrifying. It's just that she'd like to... retire.
Retire? Hell's Eagle wants to retire?
Indeed. And don't ask me what she expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Can she even do that? Not be hell?
Apparently so.
Wih, dia dapat 3. Ya ke? Chaos Spark. Featuring of the Chaos Flame. Oh. Faham.
She just requires relief. Someone else to step in and become hell, as it were.
Not exactly an office many would wish to occupy.
Aye. Terrible weather, infinite hours, and the possibility of unleashing terrible mischief on the realms if they're careless. And we'll just stop there for now.
Hey, you know that shop in the Alpine Desert? Something you might want to see out there. And what about Freya? Y'all feeling crafty? Oh, heading off already? Got time to chat?
I look forward to exploring Alfheim and not having to fight elves.
Oh? What makes you think that's an option?
They've united, haven't they? What possible reason would they have to attack us?
Sorry to say, but there are still plenty of elves out in the Barrens eager for conflict.
Why? Freyr united them. They fought together at Ragnarok.
For those who have spent their lives in combat, peace is not always an option. The creature Atreus heard, it lies out in the desert.
Wonder what it could be. Most of the larger beasts of Alfheim have long been dead.
My brother would have known. Freyr loved this realm.
And the realm loved him in turn. Still does.
I'm sure he blamed me for having to leave.
That was not your fault.
I know that. But I can't fault him for wanting to protect his family. Even at the cost of plunging this realm back into war.
We should be able to reach the Barrens up top, once we find a way past this hive matter.
What are these tendrils?
Part of the Dark Elf Hive.
Far different from the hive I remember as a child.
Alfheim's changed a great deal since then.
I suppose we all have. Perhaps a different angle could cut all three at once.
Wait a bloody moment. Is that?
Thor's hammer. And his daughter.
I'll make you proud, Dad.
Well, good for her.
Atreus heard a creature in pain in the desert.
Well, sure. Might not look like it, but there's loads of life out there. Just gotta know where to look.
And where would that be?
No idea. Best of luck, though.
Gulon in Alfheim.
And sled trained by the looks of it. Most unusual.
Anjing baru kah, boss?
I've never seen such obedience in Gulon. There is some kind of magic at work here.
Regardless, it should make desert travel downright pleasant. Were it not for a brutal sandstorm. Any particular direction to find your wounded animal? Or are we just enjoying the weather?
How do you hope to find anything in all this?
Perhaps we find a cave first to catch our bearings?
I don't see a way past this gate. Not while the storm rages.
You never do seem to get rid of those things. What's that?
A diagram for a sword hilt.
Perhaps we should show it to one of the dwarves. They'll know what to do with it.
Downplate of Radiance. Alah, tak power pun. Itu saja kah? Oh,
A horn.
injured animal is inside.
Whatever's inside is kicking up quite a bit of sand.
How do we reach it?
There's caves and tunnels aplenty out here. Let's find one, see where it takes us.
So sekarang kita kena cari jalan macam mana kita nak pergi ke tempat berserker tu Oh.
Behind you, look out!
Cover! These bastards about to explode!
These rooms.
Anjay, kau tak?
So you just refuse to pick a favourite poem? That's uncharacteristically indecisive of you.
I have a favorite poem already. One from my homeland.
Bird of Radiance. Tu lemah juga. Tak enak.
Not getting up there with all this sand in your way.
Macam mana, boy? Oh, merah ni apa? So kita nak ke sini, tapi dia block. Oh ni, secret of the sand. Okay, kita pergi situ dulu. So tadi kita dah tanya si Lunda kan. Lepas tu, aduh, tak boleh. Pasti ni mahal. Baik, mana? Hilang tu. Oh, dah sampai dah.
Look there! An entrance to the caves!
Mana? Oh. Okay, let's go. Turun sekali lah, bro. Mantap.
This cave extends underneath the desert.
Aye. A refuge for the Dark Elves by the looks of it. One of the few remaining now that they're barred from the temple. Perhaps we'll find Atreus' wounded animal down here.
Lead the way, Kratos. I trust you to not get us locked on the ground. These poor elves, blinded by hate, lashing out at everything and everyone for their fate.
They will not listen to reason. Combat is unavoidable.
Oh, trust me, I know. Still, I wish it were not the case.
Patience. A virtue or a threat?
Depends on the reader.
Barang muek, barang muek, barang muek.
This creature Atreus heard, why wait until now to free it?
It was not a priority.
We were too busy attempting to stave off Ragnarok to indulge in any desert dalliances.
Shame. I imagine a Atreus would have enjoyed a quest to free an injured animal.
Yes, he would have.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to twist the knife.
You did not. Atreus has chosen his path. I trust him to be safe.
Confidence with my own son when he was Atreus' age. Baldur craved adventure, but with the words of the Norns repeating in my head.
Your worry consumed you, as my rage once did to me.
You overcame it, eventually.
Thanks to Atreus. And his mother.
Yes. Perhaps if Odin had loved his children as much as he loved using them, both would still be with us.
Last one.
Atreus reminds me more of Freyr in his youth than of Balder. His sensitivity, his compulsion to help any and all in need.
That is his mother's influence. Despite all attempts to train him otherwise, Atreus was eager to help lost spirits or run errands for the dwarves during our travels together.
Faye's influence runs deeper than that. Why do you think you're the one assaulting a cave full of hostile dark elves to save a wounded creature?
Right side, incoming!
Excursions like this once served as training for Atreus, or an excuse to gather resources while testing his abilities. But I made him a promise. His voice as my guide.
And his voice told you to come out here?
He would approve. Strange that means more to me now than it did before he left.
You've said it yourself. Atreus takes after his mother. His approval is her approval.
Right there, left flank. I felt that one, brother.
Seen one since I was a child.
Apa ni? Obo-obo?
Ghost. That's the largest bloody half-goof I've ever laid eyes on.
That howling sounds familiar.
It's the Song of the Sands. They don't normally sing like this underground.
That must be the cause of the storm.
Aye. Judging by all this hive matter weighing it down, it's been trapped here for dozens of winters.
There must be a way to cut it loose.
I'd wager that there's nothing here a well-placed throw of the axe can't solve.
That helped. Seem to escape.
Much of the hive matter is gone. We can free it from the surface now.
How in the realms did they capture such a large one?
Half-goofers are known to burrow, so I'd hesitate to place full blame on our Dark Elf friends.
Even though it's bound by their hive?
Hive matter doesn't belong to the Dark Elves, any more than the light belongs to the Light Elves. It's just another of Alfheim's natural resources. One the elves have used since the time of their ancestors. And while the Light Elves seem keen to banish the hive over on their side, the Dark Elves make effective use of it out here in the Barrens.
But if this is true, Are we doing more harm than good by destroying this hive?
You wish to leave the creature enslaved.
No. Freyr would have wanted us to do everything in our power to restore this realm. We will free it.
Whispering Flood. What is that, man? Shoulder pula. Oh, okay. Benda memang tak agak tapi itu lah. Masa lagi lemah. Tengok dia akan tolak banyak benda kat situ.
Here! You should be able to cut this part away and free the half-goofa!
Never imagined I'd see a half-goofa fly again. Can't believe the lad missed this.
The storm is gone. The Song of the Sands has returned to Alfheim, albeit somewhat diminished from how I remember it as a child.
Atreus will be glad to hear it is no longer in pain.
You look forward to telling him.
One day, yes.
You gave him a gift, allowing him to walk his own path. I know that wasn't easy.
I know you cared for him as well. You have always done right by Atreus.
He is the best of us.
Well, nice to be able to have a real conversation out here for once.
So dah boleh, jom kita ke berserker.
So, how worried should we be, Mimir, about the Hrasfelder situation?
Oh, it'll be trouble for all of us if the position is filled by someone unfit.
Not now.
Much of the sand has been cleared away, but another storm rages beyond that pass, which must mean...
Another half-goofa.
Kalau otak dia. So kena buat lagi ya benda tu.
Odd. It looks as though the light elves sealed off this section of the
Ada tak
barracks.
salah. Tak apa ya. Demi berserker,
Luckily
kita
for
buat.
us, a very considerate goddess has enhanced our magic chisel, and we can unseal it.
My, that is lucky.
The Forbidden Sands lay beyond.
Contested territory, according to Bela, and another storm to endure.
I remember when Freyr and I traveled to this realm as children. The desert was healthy and full of life back then. I can't help but fear that era has ended for good and our efforts here are futile.
It's a fair concern. Healing this land will take more than a pair of singing half-goofer. But I have to believe in the long run, we're doing right by Alfheim. Well, best we start looking for a way underground.
Keep a lookout for a cave!
Kita kena buang pasir-pasir ni dulu tu. Siot lah, tak apa-apa. Kita buat, jangan risau. Demi berserker kita buat. Mana? Sini. Okay, let's go. Naiklah. Asal kau tak nak naik, siot. Wih. Yang cakap dengan kau bug lah kan. Kau bug kan kau, perempuan. Wey. Siap lah kau. Kena restart balik kat third point. Tak apa, kita buat, jangan risau. Jangan risau. Naik pun kau. Okay, kita kena cari gua Ini kah?
I see an entrance.
Okay, let's go. Aduh, dah lah kena buat puzzle macam tadi tu. Puzzle yang kena baling-baling tu. Aduh, payah betul lah. Penat dah aku.
Freyr never saw how poorly these lands fared in his absence, did he? He would appreciate our efforts out here.
Aye. Hearing the Song of the Sands again is a rare privilege. Even if it's only a solo act.
Or a duet, once this Hofgufa is free. This architecture. It is not of the Dark Elves.
An abandoned ancient settlement by the looks of it. Built long before the Lightwell's creation.
More hive matter as well.
I'd say we're on the right track then.
Mantap.
Blocked.
Could I reach it from down here?
Ni benda merah ni.
This kind of hive material is sensitive to smell. How odd. When I last came here with you and Freya, assumed the absence of all life was an aberration. I didn't realize it was covered by hive matter.
Aye. And as far as the Dark Elves are concerned, it's that light column in the center of the temple that's the aberration. Just look at how old some of these surfaces are. Far older than the light well, or even our trapped Halfgiver for that matter.
That's quite the empathetic perspective, Moon.
Well, dangle from a burly god's backside for a few winters, and you'll find yourself looking for all sorts of new perspectives.
Macam mana kita nak pergi situ? Oh. Baik.
Too thick for that.
Ya
Maybe the
Allah.
twilight stone on the ground will help.
Mana? Oh. Kita kalau awal balik ya sih.
Well, there you go.
Another wreck! Boy! Cover! The wee bastard's about to explode! Right! Left flank!
Behind you! Look out!
Baik.
Behind you, brother!
Enemy behind you, Kratos! Behind you! Look out! The Alpha!
Light elves don't often travel underneath the barrens, do they?
Territory changes hands often in Alfheim. Or so it appears.
Big Beard did mention that these ruins have historical significance for the Light Elves. I assume they're only here to keep intruders out.
Well, at least they tried.
I suspect the corpse below would disagree. Good eye. Let's continue, shall we?
Aku tak suka tu ya, Elfian tu tembak ni. Hei, dah lama nembak-nembak kan.
Take it off, man! We've got this!
Left leg!
I hope freeing these half-goofers will allow them to breed again. It was a dazzling display once. The skies of Alfheim filled with their song.
I imagine it's the lack of fresh light that's caused this pair to grow abnormally large. No use in having babies if there's nothing for them to feed on.
Trying to protect their children from a harsh world. I can relate.
Oh, boleh panjat. Aduh. Dapat apa guys? Health touch. Ni lagi bagus. Masa pun sama je. Tengok ni lagi bagus kan. Dia damage ada, force ada, stun pun ada. Ni cross pun tak ada geng. So macam mana kita nak bunuh ini? Okay, mantap.
I wonder if these two comprehend the choice they face once free.
What choice do you speak of?
The life cycle of the Hafgufa. In order to breed, they must pass on their light to their children.
Without light, they will die.
I suppose that's all any of us can hope for. That our death has purpose. That we can live on through our children. Given another chance, I know what choice I make. Good. Almost there.
Okay, ni dia mana? Sekejap, saya patah balik. Oh, ni tak?
Well done. Time to set it loose.
Aye, back to the surface then.
The pipe.
Used in many of Freyr's blessings, I imagine.
Dapat apa guys? Wisdom slap. What the hell bro? Oh. Shit. Lama. Tengok ni power. Boleh upgrade lah geng. Nak upgrade tak? Upgrade lah. Okey lah tu. Mantap. Mantap kali.
The fate of these creatures, it reminds me of a story.
Does it?
There once was a blacksmith whose king commanded him to construct a box that could contain all the evils of the world. What no metal could hold its power. So the blacksmith used the flame
Kratos, is this a story meant to ease my grief?
Perhaps it is just a story. A way to pass the time.
I appreciate the sentiment, but, well, your stories...
What about my stories?
I wouldn't exactly call them a comfort.
Fair. Mimir is the better storyteller.
Now, don't sell yourself short, brother. You've come a long way from the days of laconic fables.
It's okay. Finish your story, Kratos.
The blacksmith's daughter was the key to unlocking the box. He died trying to protect her from those who would open it.
Well, at least it's a relatable story.
Okay, macam mana kita buka ni? Sekejap, aku rasa kena ni dulu lah. Ai. Oh, kena. Okay. Aku tak kena tadi. Dapat apa? Okay. Oh. Mantap.
appears we've overstayed our welcome in Alfheim. Yet again.
No.
Time to end this storm.
What the hell?
If my stories are no comfort, take solace in knowing you did what you thought was best for your son's safety. Even these creatures know there is little choice for a parent. You are not alone.
I'm not, am I? And now neither are they.
Song of the Sands. Well, didn't know I could get misty. It's beautiful.
Thank you, Kratos. This land sings once more. We've done good here.
Eh?
No
Hilang.
rush to leave yet, is there? Who knows what kind of adventures await us in our freshly lit barrens?
Ya memang kita nak pergi lawan ni. Apa nama ni? Nak pergi lawan berserker. Yeah.
A vengeful berserker gravestone.
Okay, first kita loot dulu kat sini. Mana tu ada something yang enak untuk dibuat lawan bersama berserker. Dah? Okay. Okey, jom kita lawan berserker. Bismillah. Tak susah. I don't know.
Y'all do the stalling.
Macam orang. Cepat-cepat banyak orang.
Felt that one, brother.
Switching arrows! You are
Come on, get up, brother.
Is that all?
This king you spoke of.
He's not really a king. Just called himself one because he killed the previous king.
Someone you knew.
Aldith. A kind man. A trusting man.
He trusted this usurper. This Rolf.
No. Aldith trusted me. And, fool that I am, I trusted Hrolf.
So now you seek revenge. A dangerous path.
You're one to talk.
I am an authority on the subject. You would do well to listen.